Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and if you're new to my channel, hey, welcome. I hope you'll consider subscribing, and if you are back, welcome back. Today I'm here with another unboxing from Craftibly. This was from their round of pre-orders that happened quite a while back that they had a couple of hiccups with, but the kits are in. I actually picked this one up a little bit later after I had placed my initial pre-orders, so that's why this one is coming in and being shown separate and a little bit later, but you guys, I am really incredibly excited for this one. It is so big. I'm gonna have to do some creative things to be able to like show the whole canvas to you guys in frame. But let's go ahead and start opening it up. So, how are you guys doing today? I hope that you're having a lovely day so far. I like that Craftibly does this branded tape. Actually, I think it's really cute. I believe that this one is, if I am thinking correctly, that this one is actually going to be in a box as opposed to a tube. Now in my other pre-order unboxing, I misspoke, or I was confusing or something, where I led people to believe that Craftibly was discontinuing was discontinuing the tubes entirely, and that is not the case. They are just moving to those being a separate thing that you can purchase. Otherwise, it's more sustainable and cost-effective for them to be able to ship their kits in boxes. Wow, how many layers of tape do they have going on here? I'm struggling, you guys. And so my pre-orders came in tubes because they were placed prior to a particular date, I believe. And then they had said any orders placed after that point. Oh, I lied, you guys. This one's in a tube as well. Okay. Well, my understanding is that from here on out, let me make sure there's something else in this box. I can't tell if I'm hearing something else. I swear I am. Is it the toolkit? Yes, okay, that's the toolkit. I believe that from here on out, their kits are gonna ship in boxes, but these tubes are still available for purchase. Let me take a quick look at the note they wrote. They always write a nice little note. Thank you for supporting our family business. Let us know. And they're great. So this was technically part of the round of pre-orders, and unfortunately I believe has been discontinued. But this is gonna be, let me see if it's even gonna show on camera. Not totally. This is Angel of Justice by Dakota Daetwiler. And you guys, when I saw in particular that they said that this is one of the kits that was going to be discontinued, I was like, I need her. She looks amazing. So I got my order in quick because they had just a little bit of extra stock left, and so I jumped on it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna grab this one because they're no longer able to like continue licensing it. I do want to mention that while I'm opening up this toolkit, I do want to mention that it is, honestly, it's getting normal at this point that you may see an artist's work with multiple different diamond painting companies, and that does not mean that someone is doing something wrong. It is completely possible for multiple companies to have licensed artwork from the same artist. So that is the case in this case. So while they, I believe, don't have licensing for this one, unless this is one of the ones that things change, because they were going to be getting back licensing for some of the pieces that I unboxed recently in my set of pre-orders a week or two ago. They actually found out that they were going to be getting back licensing for some of those images, so maybe that'll happen with this one, I'm not sure. Best thing I can suggest is to follow them on social media, join their Facebook group, those kinds of things. They tend to be extremely communicative and helpful in that way. You guys, look at purple everything. How fun is this? So this is their toolkit. It includes a basic pen, and here's a squishy. We have some purple wax, some thin plastic multi-placers, and there's also another one already in there. And then we've got a pair of lavender tweezers. Those are so fun. They're kind of pokey, but not too bad. And then there's this is a purple boat. That is so cute. I love the gold sparkles too. We have the purple wax, but we also have some pink wax and a branded caddy here. And then we've got, let me see, we have a couple of rolls of washi tape. So fun. And in here they've got a cover minder. Now, if you're curious, you can use a cover minder to, it has magnets on both sides. I'm not going to try to open it because it's taped shut. But you can use it to hold back the plastic cover of the area you're working on. Washi tape I put around the border of my canvas to cover up any glue that goes past the edge of the drill field. I also like to use washi tape to section off my canvas into sections to work on. I have a whole video dedicated to that I'll link to below in case you're curious and want to find out more. But you guys, we gotta take a look at this this kit. Like I said, this one is so big. I think 80 by 100 centimeters. I almost said inches. No, it's not 80 by 100 inches. That would be a little much even for Craftibly. For any diamond painting really. So, oh, it looks like this is gonna be the bottom. And holy confetti Batman right off the bat. Oh my gosh, this image. Okay, let me flip this sideways. And I will try to maybe I'll try to zoom out a little bit. If nothing else, I'll try to get a picture of her all in frame and insert it later, but stick with me here. Wow. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Oh my gosh, and she's not all in frame. But, okay, here, let's take a look at the other stuff that was included first. So we have a couple of packages of diamonds. We'll look at these in just a bit. Oh, the stickers on them. And we've got, first, a little pamphlet that's just a little bit more about Craftibly specifically. Welcome to the Craftibly family. You guys, Craftibly has amazing customer service. Seriously, they have amazing customer service. Some info about how to diamond paint, some step-by-step instructions. I have a beginner video if you want to see it in video form. Here's some accessories that you can get that they sell, actually. They're adding more and more. So here's some specific features to Craftibly, the soft back canvas, poured glue, all these different things. So they make a really, really high quality product, you guys. They also include this sticker sheet. So 30 by 38 inches, which I believe translates to, like I said, about 80 by 100 centimeters-ish. These are some fun just cuz stickers, as they label them. Here is the original artwork, Angel of Justice, by Dakota Daetwiler. My apologies if I'm mispronouncing that. Isn't that epic? Oh my goodness. This is a set of pre-cut stickers. So like I'm going to take the diamonds and put them into storage containers. And these being pre-cut, it's going to make kitting up go really, really easily. We have the legend number, the symbol that's going to be on the canvas, and then DMC, which is the same as the DMC color code they use for some cross stitch and floss. We're going to have 66 colors in this gorgeous kit, including 4 ABs. So that is going to be super sparkly. If you're not sure what ABs are, I will tell you more once we're actually looking at the diamonds. So stick with me. I'm going to roll this backwards. A lot of times canvases, when they're rolled up for transit like this, they will want to kind of stay curled on the ends. That's totally normal. Craftibly uses poured glue on their canvases, and so it is safe to roll backwards like this. That's going to help it lay flat. You can also peel back the plastic cover, and that will also help it lay flat. If you peel back the plastic cover and lay it back down, don't just like peel it off and let it just sit open to air. That is not what I'm recommending. But I roll it from both ends. And that usually does the trick. So let me see if I can get, okay. I'm gonna zoom you out just a little bit so you can see a little bit more of her here. Gosh, isn't she's stunning? Oh my goodness. She looks so amazing. I love her. I love it. Look at those epic wings. Look at this absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous artwork. And you can see she's got the scales. So she's, you know, wearing the blindfold. She is the Angel of Justice. I am in love. She looks amazing. So let me take you on a little tour of the canvas. First, let me bring you back in. All right, so bear with me while I maneuver around this large canvas here. So up here at the top, we have Craftibly's branding. There's a little fold here. Not a big deal, you guys. Not a big deal at all. You can see the edges of the canvas. They're scalloped and they're finished. You're not gonna have to worry about fraying. I've never had a problem with fraying on my Craftibly canvases. The back is a soft backing and is just a nice material. And there's a color list or a legend up here along the top left that goes all the way down here, all 66 colors. We have that same legend down here at the bottom right, along with a thumbnail of the original artwork and the size and the schematic or color list. Then down here at the bottom left, there's information about the licensing and the title of the artwork and the artist. So yes, they do have permission from the artist, I believe through this licensing company, SCCS Incorporated, to use this artwork. They're compensating the artist. Craftibly is one of those companies out there that is doing right by artists. And you're always going to hear me mention companies that do this because unfortunately art theft is too common in the crafting world. So yay, Craftibly. At the bottom right, there's some info about where to follow them on socials. You can share your progress. They do reshare a lot of people's progress pictures and finished pictures. That's fun. And then information about their guarantee on their canvases. Taking a look together, let's look at this canvas. This symbol printing is really clear. This is going to have square diamonds. You can kind of see that square grid on here. It looks like we're going to have maybe a little bit of what we call color blocking in here. So if you take a look like in here, we have a lot of the same symbol in an area. You'll be able to use a multiplacer through some of these areas. But I think it's looking like by far the majority of this canvas is going to be more what we call confetti. Confetti is where you have lots and lots of color changes in a small area, like in here, like all those beautiful plants and literal flower symbols. That is what we call confetti. You're going to be using your single placer and changing up the color in your tray a bit more often as well. You guys, I am genuinely bummed that this kit is no longer available for purchase. I am crossing all the things that maybe Craftibly can get back the licensing for this piece. But if not, my best suggestion for you guys, if you want to try to get your hands on it, is to keep an eye out in destash groups. There are a few on Facebook that I recommend joining. If you just search diamond painting destash, a number will come up as well. But the printing looks really clear. I still hope that this video gives you a good sense for what to expect if you were to buy from Craftibly. The overall just quality of the canvas. I am finding that a lot of these things have been very consistent for me from kit to kit. And so that at least you're getting a good sense for what they have to offer. And I hope that I can work on this at some point soon because it is epic. But I will have to carve out a good amount of time to work on it, I think. So we are at, let's see, 39 inches tall. I think it's listed at 38, so it is, that's oversized. As long as it's at least the listed dimensions, I'm good. Okay, I want to make sure I get all the way to the end there. And we're at almost 31 inches left to right. So we are absolutely true to size. Like I said, inches is what they have listed, so that's what I was measuring by. Like I said, I think it's about 80 by 100 centimeters. So let's take a look at the diamonds. We have 2 big bags of diamonds here, you guys. Both have the sticker on here, so that if you store these separate from the canvas, outside of the box or tube that they came in, it's really easy to match up later. So at a glance, this is the easiest way for me to show you what the color spread is in here. So we've got lots and lots of beautiful earthy tones. There are some lighter colors that I think will be in the sky and doing some highlighting because there's, you know, some feathers falling in here. There's like waterfalls and water raining and dripping. So lots and lots of colors happening in here. Let's open these up and take a look. I'm just going to open up this package because I think this one has the ABs in it. Pardon my sniffles. I'm fighting just a bit of a cold. All right. So first let me show you just some of the regular diamonds so you can see how they look. You can see they come pre-bagged. 47, that's going to match up with the legend number, and then 3770 is the DMC number. And so we have 2 bags of this peachy color. And the nice thing about these coming in baggies is that a lot of you guys I know like to work out of baggies. You don't have to then turn around and put these into storage containers if you don't want to. I always kit up into storage containers. I never work out of baggies. I feel like I'm too klutzy to work out of baggies well. It's just how I prefer to work. So I like that we have that option, and you can even save these baggies to store your leftover diamonds in after you've completed the kit, which is nice. Taking a look at these diamonds, they're squares, and I like to take a closer look at square diamonds because they sit up right close and next to each other on the diamond painting. And so if there are problems with diamonds being inconsistent in size or having tabs sticking off the sides, those sorts of things. If there are problems with that, then I want to know about it if possible before I start placing the diamonds. But honestly, you guys, these look like they are really, really nice quality. They look really sparkly and shiny. The bottoms all look nice and flat. And from what I can tell in the bag, they do look to be consistent in size. So that's good. Lots of these really pretty earth tones. Even some of these colors that we just have the tiniest bit of, 3350. Get a pinkish red. Okay, let's look at these special diamonds together. I think it said there were 4 in this kit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, we have 4 bags. You guys, all 4 of these colors are variations of a special kind of diamond called an AB diamond here. These are, I think, easiest to see. If you look at these, you'll see that the tops have this really amazing and super sparkly iridescent coating. It's kind of reflecting not just white, but I'm seeing like blues and pinks and yellows and greens, lots of gorgeous colors. These are named after the northern lights or aurora borealis, hence AB, and the areas that these have been charted. It's really going to highlight and draw your eye to these areas, and it's just going to sparkle even more than regular diamonds do. So we have this white AB. We have this really pretty like Tiffany blue AB. That's so pretty. We have a buttery yellow AB. More subtle. And then we have just a little handful of this green AB, kind of this lime green AB. I love that. So let's take a look. I want to see if we can find where these different AB colors are going to go. And you'll have to bear with me, you guys. This is a big canvas. I want to do my best not to miss any ABs that have been charted in here. So I'm looking at the bottom of the legend, the symbols that I'm looking for. So the 0, the P, and it looks like a pickaxe and a little triangle. So let me make sure I'm looking at the right ones here. That's the pale yellow, green, blue, and white. Perfect. So the pale yellow, I see bits of it sprinkled through some of the pale yellowish white that you're seeing in the bottom. There's just little bits of it. That green AB, there's a little sprinkle of it here, a little bit over here. And then let's see, blue is the letter P. And white was like a 0. So there's a little bit of the white sprinkled in here. I think that this is just going to be a general like sprinkly effect. Then it's going to be a little more scattered throughout. Some of the pale yellow AB winding around this water spout, this waterfall, I suppose. And then really hoping I'm not overlooking that blue AB. That's what I haven't seen yet. And it might just be up in like her wings or the sky. Oh no, I see some of the blue AB right here. And let's keep going up. Some of the green AB over here. Some of the white AB here, kind of this, is this wind or water that's kind of wrapped around here? I see lots of the white AB through there. Some of the pale yellow and some of the green kind of sprinkled throughout here, the city. In the feather, we have some of the blue and some of the white AB. Actually, in most of these feathers, we have some of the blue and some of the white AB. And then on this side of the scale, we have that green AB sprinkled pretty liberally throughout the plants and trees that we have over here. And some of the white AB here, as well as a little bit of blue AB coming down through the waterfall. And then some white AB wrapped around her hand here. There, you guys, that white AB, honestly, it's everywhere. Anywhere that you're seeing white, probably half of it, like in the outlining and whatnot, is the white AB. I mean, we have a whole big bag of the white AB. So there's just going to be a lot of this all throughout. It's going to give it just a sparkly effect, and it's going to really draw your eye to those particular areas. And sure enough, you guys, as we're getting up here into her wings, all throughout the feathers and her wings is a really nice sprinkling of both the blue and the white ABs. I know this is wanting to curl again at the top. Tons of the blue and white ABs all throughout her wings. That's so, so, so pretty. I'm trying to see if I missed any of that pale yellow again. Quite possible. Nothing is jumping out at me right at the moment. A little bit here on the, I guess here at the top of this side of the scale, there's a little bit of the pale yellow AB. Let's look at the top here. Here, lay flat for me, friend. Okay. We have a little bit of everything. We have white ABs. There's a good amount through here, which totally makes sense because it's this really bright, blinding light happening. Lots of the white AB through there. Some of the pink, or not the pink, I'm sorry, the blue AB again throughout parts of the feathers on her wings. And I don't think we have any of that. Okay, there's a little bit of the pale yellow in like select spots on the feathers. There's just a little bit of that pale yellow AB here and there. So I really like that. I was hoping that we were going to have ABs in her feathers. I think it would be really pretty to add maybe like some metallics. Like this has almost a little bit of a steampunk vibe, I feel like. Maybe that's just me. But I could totally see adding like just a little bit of metallic just to give it a little bit more oomph even. So you guys, this looks amazing. This is going to be a huge undertaking whenever I do pull this out to work on. Let me give you a really quick recap on the stats. So the name of this piece is Angel of Justice. It is by the artist Dakota Daetwiler and is licensed by Craftibly, or was licensed. As of the time of this filming, it is discontinued and they don't have licensing with Dakota Daetwiler any longer. But like I said earlier, keep an eye out in D-stash groups if you want to try to get your hands on discontinued pieces. This one I think was pretty popular, but as people are getting these kits in, they may decide, maybe this kit is too big for them or something like that. So you can keep an eye out. But like I also said, I did find out after I put up my last video with some pre-order unboxings from Craftibly that they are getting back licensing for some of those pieces. So anything could happen. Like I mentioned earlier, the best thing that I can suggest is to be sure you're following them on social media. You can sign up for their emails. And I think that they said that if you go to their website and if there's kits that are currently listed as out of stock, if you add them to your wish list, I believe they said that that means it'll send you an email notification when those kits come back in stock. So generally speaking, Craftibly, I definitely highly, highly recommend their shop. I think that they have incredible quality. They have amazing customer service and are incredibly receptive to feedback and really, really sweet people. They went through the ringer with the whole pre-order fiasco and some issues with their manufacturer, but they have done everything they can to try to make it right and make sure that it's not going to happen again. But I definitely do highly recommend them as a company. I'm not an affiliate. My friend Laura at Anxiety Art Adventures is, and I believe she has a code for 20% off your first purchase. I'll link to one of her videos over on her channel where she shares, a Craftibly kit. And if you take a look in the description box and watch her video, there should be info about what that discount code is and that sort of thing. So you should follow Laura anyway. She's a wonderful person and makes really wonderful content as well. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. I am sorry that this kit is no longer in stock, but I hope that this gave you a good sense for what Craftibly has to offer as far as their diamond painting kits go. They have a lot of other really fun crafting and diamond painting accessories as well. So go take a look at what they have. I will link to all the things down in the description box below. You guys, if you enjoyed this video, found it fun, helpful, etc., please give it a thumbs up before you head out. And if you're not already subscribed and want to see lots more diamond painting content from me, feel free to hit the subscribe button just down here, and you can hit the bell to be notified when I share new videos. All right, my friends, thanks again for hanging out with me today. I'll chat with you in the next one. Bye.